Clearly, it's not like what I learned in books. Too concerned to look and think and hit my head. My helmet's broken, my head is swollen, my goal is many. Nose is plenty red. Do I know a villain? Yeah. Maybe it's me. My gruesome body, my giant skull, and my 87.
Bryant with it, and the starting lineup for the Nets. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Irving runs point with Harden to his side. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. Here's O'Neal. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
Outside Harden. Pass to Irving. Over Jordan. Right side Irving. Clock at 6. The fader. That one goes in.
I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Bryant against Irving. Here's O'Neal. And he jams it home with authority.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Bryant after the basket by Brooklyn. First quarter at about a minute and a half in. And Aldridge with the block.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
The 3, here's Harris. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bryant, the pass to James. Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Aldridge. Pulls up. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Now the Nets with it. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Good.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Bryant finds Carter. Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Aldridge. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 8.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Bryant against Irving. Over James. That one a little long.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6. Pass to Durant. Over James. Rejected by James. Bryant against Aldridge. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Millsap comes in for Harris. Millsap, a screen on Bryant, and it's Irving off the drive. It's tipped.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force, a pretty consistent defender as well.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to James. Here's O'Neal. And he dunks it down.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Irving against Bryant. They need this. The ball's knocked loose. Rejected by James.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that play.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Griffin. And again, it's the Nets missing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bryant against Irving. Jordan inside. Shoots over Durant. Jordan with the bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
He got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Chicago?
I like what they're doing in the post here in the opening half. Very productive.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
We've got LeBron James, and it's Jordan in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. Paul Millsap is out there with Blake Griffin, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Here's O'Neal. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. O'Neal's got 14 points.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
Harden with it. Jordan picks him up. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's James. And there it is for him.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Harden. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out to Millsap. Left side Irving. Wide open. Connects. The jumper drops.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to O'Neal. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 16.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Griffin. And it's Mills in for Irving. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here's Mills for 3. A shot that time, not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Jordan. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Harris against Carter. There's the drive, and it's slammed in by Carter.
And staring at a sizable deficit. The defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Now here's Harden. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Harris against Carter. Shot from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Bryant, the pass to Carter. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Millsap. And it's Brown in for Harris. There's a minute 12 left in the second period. James passes to Jordan. No good on the triple. Jordan's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Harden against Bryant. Outside Harden. Outside Brown. There's a screen by Aldridge to end the drought. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Durant against Carter. On the wing, Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got 18 points.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. This dude will feast on the interior.
And he gets the bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
Takes a step back. Outside Mills. From deep three-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Chicago, up 19 points.
Well, taking a look here at Chicago, they're off to a great start. Good analysis, knew this was coming. Lots of firepower, great character. When you have those two things together, you're unstoppable.
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for Chicago. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. Got a piece of it. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And for Brooklyn, Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 spot.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. Pass to O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got his first points in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Fades back. That one falls. Bryant's got 6 points.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Harden, the pass to Irving. The kick to Durant. Knocked away. Just 5 to shoot. And it's O'Neal off the drive. To the inside. Left side, Harden. Got a piece of it. Here we go. Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And they're on the run. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
Outside for Irving. Takes a three. O'Neal pulls it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to James. Jordan against Harden. Fade away. Jordan misses. Jordan's gone 2 of 5 tonight. On the wing, Harden. Fast break, Brooklyn. Over Carter. And Bryant pulls it down.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Jordan. And he makes the 8-footer. Jordan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Jordan's jumper, simply wet. Love watching him rise up and knock it down.
Harden, the pass to Harris. James against Durant. Outside for Irving. He drops it from range. Irving's got 11.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Pass to Carter. Here's O'Neal to the middle. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Outside Harden. Durant with it. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris against Carter. Pass to Bryant. Now Jordan. Shoots over Harden. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Stolen by Bryant. Pass to Jordan. Here's O'Neal. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got LeBron James, and it's Carter in at the 3. Jordan inside. He's checked by Carter. Jordan misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Carter, the pass to Johnson. Rejected by James. Jordan against Carter. James outside. Here's O'Neal. Nifty move. And it's good for 2. O'Neal's got 28 points for the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Jordan, a good look. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got his third assist of the night.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Brown passes to Carter. Screen by Griffin. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Brad, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited. They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
They double him with Bryant. Johnson passes to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Kick out to Brown. Steps back and fires. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Millsap, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Paul Millsap.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. With the fadeaway.
Guys, I'll tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside Mills. Out to Millsap. Jacks up a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Pass to Jordan. Here's O'Neal, defended by Griffin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Outside Mills. Millsap, a screen on Bryant. Bryant against Millsap. Stolen by Bryant. He goes up, and a nice finish on the layup.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Millsap outside. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. To the wing, right side. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Carter. Bryant, right side. Down low. Ooh, Griffin with the steal.
Yo, man up on play.
It's Brown on the wing, covered by Jordan. And here's Mills. Now here's Durant. Stolen by Bryant. Going inside, and then Bryant with the dunk.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Millsap a screen. Launches a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Now here's Bryant. He's guarded by Mills. Here's Bryant inside. Shoots over Mills, and that one's good. Bryant.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
And so they get the victory here at home. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked.
grass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. What y'all think? Everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Pass to O'Neal. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Bryant. Carter on the wing. O'Neal against Giannis. And O'Neal gets it to go.
O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Here's Holiday, and it's sent back by Kobe. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And it's Carter missing. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Middleton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Here's Kobe. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Now Jordan, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Shaq down low. Antetokounmpo defending, and O'Neal gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Holiday. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Bryant, that's for 2. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And the rejection by James.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
A tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Impressive fadeaway right there.
Incredible fadeaway shot there. The defense was all over him, but he still rose up and nailed that one.
Middleton the pass to Holiday. Got us a screen on Kobe. And Holiday, here we go. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Grayson Allen comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday. 2 on the clock. Nobody near Allen. And again, the Bucks miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Bryant. It's Jordan on the wing. O'Neal with it. Kicks it out to LeBron. Shaq against Lopez. Fade away. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by James.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The kick out to Lopez. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Carter, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Carter from about 16, and that's good for 2.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Kobe with the steal. The finish, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, LeBron James is out there with Carter. And
yes. And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Here's Jordan. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Chicago?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Carter, the pass to Jordan. Over Holiday. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Shaq.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Chicago leading by 16. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now the pass to Hill. Bryant against Middleton. Giannis a screen on Bryant. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Stolen by O'Neal. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bryant passes to O'Neal. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Middleton outside. And there's the drive. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And you overplay Middleton to shoot the J. This is what he can do.
Bryant passes to Jordan. LeBron sets the screen for Jordan. Here's James. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Here's Jordan. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Bryant. Count it. Kobe's got 8 points.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Outside Hill. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Kobe passes to James. Down low.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Takes it down to Middleton. 3 seconds left. And it's sent back by Carter. And so it's Chicago controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for Chicago.
They score very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And getting back to the game at hand, a nod to 2 guys who have really... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Shaq is really having a good game here.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got at the guard position. Holiday and DiVincenzo. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every... That's what I'm talking about. That was nice.
Yeah, if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Here's Holiday. It's blocked by Shaq. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Not bad as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
And it's sent back by Carter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Shaq against Portis. Here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And the Bucks making a change here. Wara checked in. And it's Milwaukee's ball. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Jordan. Here's Nwora. 6 to shoot. Portis kicks to Holiday. Here's Nwora. And the 3 off target. Now here's Jordan. 8 points for him. Pass to Bryant. Fades away. It's Chicago with another bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score. Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Giannis throws it down.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
In the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Shoots a fader. The fadeaway jumper. Nailed by Michael Jordan.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Bryant looking over the floor. Passes it to Jordan. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Here's Giannis. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Kobe. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. A fader. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Kobe, the pass to Carter. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Bryant. Another one falls for Chicago.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Giannis against LeBron. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 10 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
They get it back. Carter, that's good.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And so it's Chicago out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has. Let's listen to what Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so James will bring it up for Chicago. LeBron James is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Kobe. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Carter in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Poked away. Stolen by Carter. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Carter looking around. Into the lane. Allen with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
It's Allen with the drive. It's blocked by Shaq. Lopez against Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Allen kicks to Lopez. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Allen. Lopez, a screen on Jordan. Knocked away. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Moran, LeBron with the block. Bryant against Hill. Nice move. Kobe attacking.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Hill passes to Lopez.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And the Bucks miss again. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Allen against Jordan. Carter on the wing, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Good D by Lopez.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Looking to end the run. No good from Connaughton. 1:07 left to play here in the fourth. Hill against Kobe. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Pass to Connaughton. It's back to Hill. 44 seconds left in the game. And he banks in the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Ryan against Hill. Carter outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. O'Neal inside. Lopez is there. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Outside for Jordan. Yep, it's good.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of...
You just wanna party out the ladies. But baby, I didn't have enough. Ain't care for diamonds or the club, just wanted all your love.
Now here's Bryant. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Leonard outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
Over to the wing, pass to O'Neal. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
Oh, man, he's got a great combination. Plenty of length and a soft touch from close range.
Stolen by Bryant. Now here's Jordan. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Second shot opportunity. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Poke loose. Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. On defense, the visiting team. Ibaka with a screen on Jordan. Here's George. Leonard against Carter. And the basket by Leonard.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Now here's Bryant. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Leonard attacking. Kicks it to George. Pass to Bledsoe. High post Ibaka. Back to Bledsoe. Off target from three-point range. George against Jordan. Carter on the wing. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Bledsoe outside. Leonard outside. Tries the spin move. That one is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Jordan with it. Pass to Bryant. O'Neal on the wing. Jordan with it. Clock at 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Over Leonard. And the jumper is on the mark.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Bledsoe. 1:46 left in the first quarter. And here's George. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 4 on the clock. That's tipped. Here's Jordan. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Ibaka. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 6. Now Bryant. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Carter. Here's O'Neal. And he makes it on the layup. He has 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Jackson finds Zubac. Back to Jackson. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Carter against Leonard. On the attack, Carter. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Well, when it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. It's a great sense for blocking shots.
George for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to O'Neal. 1 second left. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2.
Your Clippers. All right.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Their post play has been tremendous so far.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
On the court for Chicago, we've got LeBron James. And it's Bryant in at the 1 spot. Jackson against Bryant. Out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Now here's Bryant. Pass to Carter. Here's O'Neal. And it's blocked by Ibaka. They recover it. Carter on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Leonard against Carter. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Shot by Leonard, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to James. Over Ibaka. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And he makes it. Leonard's got 8 points. Leonard's gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. Now Jordan. Here's O'Neal. Give him 8. Oh, he misses the dunk. Jackson against James. Pass to Ibaka. Jackson outside. Tipped away. 5 on the clock. Rejected by James.
We've seen some big-time blocks from LeBron James. Add that one to his reel.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Boston, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for Chicago, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team chemistry. This is the team to beat this year.
And the bucket is good. The Clippers trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Leonard. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Jackson against Bryant. Pass to Carter. Here's O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Jackson against Bryant. And here's Carter from deep. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by James. Ibaka with a screen on James. Pass to Ibaka. Over Bryant. O'Neal pulls it in. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. The 3-ball. And Bryant good for 3. And now it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And the Clippers will go for a different look here.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
1:16 left to play in the first half.
That was your Clippers Spirit Gents team.
Bledsoe against Bryant. Bledsoe, the pass to George. Clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. George has got 5 points.
You see Paul George just focused that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior, does the work.
James, a screen on Bledsoe. Bryant, the pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Beyond the arc. Kobe grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jordan's gone, just 1 for 4 so far. Bledsoe, pass to Leonard. George with it. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient.
And since we have a chance, and that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's the Clippers ball, trailing by 5. At small forward, Kawhi and Batum. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Paul George. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Pass to O'Neal. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Here's Leonard. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Jordan finds James. Carter with it. Leonard defending. Elbow shot on the way. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
got it. 6 of 10 now.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Here's O'Neal. That's Ibaka defending. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And the Clippers have possession. 8-point game. George passes to Leonard.
That's your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Five to shoot. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr.
George for three. And the Clippers miss again. Bledsoe against Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 10-point Chicago lead.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Basketball.
Pass to Batum. Now here's George. And here's Ibaka, covered by Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. For three, George. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 now. Oh, clanks the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Bledsoe. There's the three. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jordan against Bledsoe. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And he recovers it. Here's O'Neal. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's George, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's Bryant. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
Bryant, pass to Carter. Bryant against Bledsoe. Here's O'Neal. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Jordan against George. Out to the right wing. With his first shot attempt. And that one's long.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Bryant outside. And there's the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so it's Chicago up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're... And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Okay, one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing, keep getting shots. That's all.
It's a fourth quarter.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Chicago, they've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Carter in at the small forward.
I'm not sure there's a player in the game who sees the floor better than LeBron James.
There's Jackson with the three. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game. Jordan against Jackson. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Zubac. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 12 points here in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Carter into the lane. Ooh, poked away.
Out of bounds.
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. On Saturday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Zubac with it. Pass to Leonard. Here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. Zubac with a screen on Bryant. Here's Jackson. And it's rejected.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
George against Jordan. Pass to O'Neal. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. O'Neal's got 24 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Timeout called, the Clippers. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
Clock at 6. Zubac passes to Jackson. Oh, rejected by Jordan. And here's Bryant. Pass to Carter. And here's Bryant. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 19. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
George, money from 17 feet out.
Such a natural shooting ability. Paul George making the tough mid-ranger look easy.
Bryant, the pass to Jordan. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Zubac. Down low. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Pass to Zubac. Now Jackson. Stolen by Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook. O'Neal's got 16 points here in the second half.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Jackson against Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. James with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Bryant outside. Pass to O'Neal. James outside. The three-pointer off the mark. James has gone 1 for 3 on the night. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
And here's Bryant outside. That one's off. His first miss in 9 attempts. Pass to Zubac. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. James passes to Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Now here's Jordan. Fades. Paul George pulls down the board.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA.
And it's Chicago to start out. So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Harper is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Miami. Harper the pass to Lowry. It's stolen by Bryant. And now here comes Kobe, leading the break. Lowry against Jordan. Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Offensive rebound. Lowry has the open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Lowry's got the first 3 points tonight for the Heat.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Shaq against Adebayo. Here's Shaq. He's off on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
And the basket is good.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
James outside. Here's Jordan. And Jordan trains the fadeaway.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Adebayo with a screen on Bryant. Butler passes to Adebayo. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Outside Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 5. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Lowry looking around. Passes to Butler. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot to stop the run. O'Neal with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for Chicago. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Here's Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
To the middle. Here's Carter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Carter's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Well, Kevin, he wants his guys to try and match the speed that they're going to face. He said, we have some great athletes on our team, too. We need to play an athletic game tonight to keep pace. Guys, this should be a fun one to watch.
Thanks so much, David. A different look for Miami. Robinson's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Hero comes in for Ron Harper. And it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Robinson on the wing. Outside Butler. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Chicago. They picked up 11 straight. Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Hero. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Ryan against Oladipo. Outside Jordan. The pass to James. Oladipo against Bryant. Over Oladipo. He doesn't hit that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's O'Neal. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
True on the 14-footer.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Their play in the low post has been excellent right from the opening tip. They're doing so much damage down low.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Oladipo into the 1. Pass to Carter. Here's O'Neal. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Bryant passes to O'Neal. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Outside Robinson. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen by O'Neal. James finds Jordan. Over Robinson. Again, Chicago.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Up top, Hero. Oladipo outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Heat. Lowry comes in for Hero.
P.J. Tucker. Kyle Lowry.
Chicago leading by 10. And here is James. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shaq down low. Adebayo on him.
That's the big fella getting all worked up. He loves those throwdowns.
The Heat trail by 12. Now, here's Oladipo driving in. Will it go? And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Lowry can't get it to go.
I think he lets the D get to him, and he rushes. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Now, here's Jordan, guarded by Tucker. With the fadeaway. And it's in there. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Here's Lowry. He has 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
2 minutes remaining.
Carter against Lowry.
2 minutes.
And it's Carter penetrating. Rebound by the Heat.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Butler sets a screen for Lowry. Misses the 3.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Yep, it counts. And Chicago leads by 16.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Ron Harper, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Harper. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To end the drought, it's blocked by Shaq.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that
one. Jordan against Oladipo. Outside Jordan, he dishes it to O'Neal. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo.
In for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon.
James in the post. Guarded by Tucker. Count the basket. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And Tucker kicks to Butler. They get a hand on it. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Chicago controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first... And guys, when it comes to power, a little... And taking a look now at that first... Thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kobe, and there's Carter. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. 14 feet away, Michael Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Adebayo against O'Neal. Jordan up top and stolen by Butler. Lowry for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Jordan on the wing. O'Neal against Butler, and Shaq with the slam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Lowry passes to Tucker. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Adebayo with a screen on Jordan. And Butler, here we go. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
O'Neal inside. Adebayo on him. And he uses the glass on the lane. Shaq's got 14 points for the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Down low, Adebayo. It's blocked by Shaq.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jordan, the pass to O'Neal. Left side, Kobe. Miami grabs the miss.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Poked loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Outside, Carter drains it from beyond the arc. Carter's got his third basket of the night right there.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Jordan against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Outside Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A baseline J. Good on the shot. He's got 10.
That makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler.
A guy that simply gives his team an edge when he's on the court. Lowry isn't afraid to get scrappy inside.
Harper against Jordan. Shoots over Harper. Again, Chicago.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for P.J. Tucker. Heroes checked in for Harper. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Butler kicks to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Passes it to Hero. Back to Dedmon. They shoot again, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Carter against Robinson. Carter the pass to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
You got to admire James, a team player. Fantastic at setting screens and cutting hard.
And the pass to Dedmon. James against Robinson. Top of the key, Butler. Takes it from 10. Kept alive.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
And so it's Chicago rolling along. And now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out. We see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Akpala in at the small forward. It's stolen by Bryant. Jumps up, and Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
Lowry kicks to Dedman. It's blocked by Shaq. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And it's the Heat with the ball. Heat moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lowry. Blocked again. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Back to Bryant. Over Lowry. Kobe, no luck.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Robinson dishes to Dedman. And no good that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Robinson kicks to Lowry. Back to Robinson. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to O'Neal. And we talked about this before, Chris, but it's great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, man.
That one goes in. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Lowry. That's tipped. Pass to LeBron. White block shot. And it's Chicago scoring again. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Here is Carter. Outside Jordan. Fades back. The fadeaway jumper nailed by Michael Jordan.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Drains the three-pointer. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Chicago.
Kobe, the pass to Jordan. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Here's Akpala. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Kobe kicks to James. Jordan against Robinson. The fadeaway. Again, Chicago.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a
that was something else.
Good job there. Jordan getting him in transition, and he does so much, and you almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shaq dishing to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge.
On time, mama could smart, she finally proud. Remember my was running with made it my we out of the draw. They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants and my wall. My brody don't go too much, and he won't make. So you better not talk. We play with the much. Thank God y'all found me the music. I feel like a star. He calling me old too much, cause I love it up. I'm burning when I feel like a boss. How you playing it? How you playing it? Been in the air, don't know what I'm landing. I'm not romantic.